Hello, you guys. Welcome and welcome back to the underground, honey. Okay, we're going to get into another love reading for you guys. I don't have any channel messages today. We're just going to pull some cards and see what the energy is surrounding love and relationships. Maybe what you can anticipate coming towards you in the near future, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh, excuse me. I just drank some tea, y'all. My bad. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to everyone who leaves comments, who likes the videos, who subscribes. So be sure to do so, you guys. If the reading is resonating, put a purple heart in the comments. Purple is my favorite color. So y'all put a purple heart in the comments if the reading is resonating. And be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like the video if you enjoy this content. Turn on post notifications to all so you can be notified when I post. But let's go ahead and see. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God, for the collective when it comes to love and relationships. These cards just popped out. I'm going to put them back, but I want to see what they are. Sincerity. I have good intentions. Learn to trust me. In case of the ex. Maya. I miss you. Could we start over? Man, it's like, this could be the retrograde. So the readings may be a little floppy. Okay. Because of the retrograde. Somebody really feels a strong mental connection to you. We have a quiet, unspoken understanding about many things. And being charmed. I'm trying to put you under my spell. Yeah. So you guys just need to know that there could be someone from your past who is trying to like persuade you to like give them another chance. And you know, you guys are grown. One thing about this channel, I am not your mama. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. And I'm not judging you with whatever choices that you make. I just want you guys to have all the information and all the details when it comes to the situations that you could be dealing with. But be sure to follow your intuition, go with what you know, and don't bring anything to your life that does not belong, okay? But there is, like, a lot of people from your past, I feel like, want to come back. And we've kind of covered that in a lot of the readings because I feel like you guys are basically elevating to a different level. And a lot of people see it. And it's like a natural occurrence. When you elevate, I feel like, and then look, it just popped again. Wow. When you elevate, a lot of people from your past who maybe didn't appreciate you, didn't see you for who you are, they try to come back. And it's going to be up to you of whether or not you feel like they're worthy. A lot of you I know don't feel like they're worthy. Some of you are like, well, it depends on what they show me. But I really think a lot of you guys are ready for a more elevated experience because you're becoming a more elevated being. So you have to keep that in mind. But let's see. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother, God, for the collective when it comes to love. What are the messages? What is it that we need to know? True love. I found my one true love. I found that in you. Interesting. What else? Okay, see, and it came out. We have physical attraction first. It says, I love all your curves. You're my definition of perfect. So someone is really attracted to you physically. They enjoy the essence of your body, okay? Mental connection says, we have a quiet, unspoken understanding about many things. And this doesn't have to be just a past person. This could be anyone who's interested in you, okay? Anyone who's attracted to you, in it to win it, and planning. So, yeah, there's definitely someone who is observing you a lot. It says, I did a lot of research and preparation for our date. And then you have in it to win it. I'm never giving up. I'm not never giving up. No, I'm never giving you up. I'm never, ever leaving your side. You are where I want to be. So somebody really wants to be with you. They feel like you are their true love. They're physically attracted to you. And then we have taking it slow. I don't want to mess things up. So somebody is trying to, that's what I feel. I feel like somebody is trying to like enact some type of long-term plan. But then we have whatever at the bottom. The day was okay. I mean, I don't mind going out again. It's like, okay. Then we have next level. I want to take you to the next level of love. So there's someone who you're not really interested in, who I feel like really doesn't want to let go of their fantasy of you. Somebody has a strong fantasy of you, and they really don't want to let it go. They're physically attracted to you. They feel like there's not just a physical connection, but a mental connection. And they're trying to, like, carry out or enact this, like, elaborate... I feel like somebody has a really elaborate plan about how they want things to go between you and them. And it's all because they want to take things to the next level. And I feel like this person knows that you really don't feel as strongly about them as they may feel about you. It kind of feels like this person knows that it's like in the back of their mind, they may be aware that you really don't feel the same way. Or it's like you're trying not to feed this person's, what is the word? You're trying not to feed this person's fantasy. You're trying not to give them, it's like you're really trying not to give them any, like, indication that you feel the same way. This may be someone who you just see as a friend, but I'm not really sure. That could be for some of you guys. I'm not really sure that's for all of you guys. I kind of felt that for a small portion. This could be someone you see platonically as a friend. But for some of you, this may just be somebody who you feel like you're just not really that into, okay? Wasn't that a movie? I'm just not that into you or something like that. Wow. What just tried to pop out? Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. And reminiscing. I miss our inside jokes. So yeah, this definitely feels like it could be somebody from the past. Values. We have too many differences. So there could be financial issues or disagreements or differences of beliefs. Excuse me. This could be different religious beliefs, different ethnicities. Yeah, different values on making money, entrepreneurship, or I'm getting like, this is somebody who doesn't have the same type of like drive or motivation as you. Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. Yeah. So this is somebody who may affect your finances in some way, because if you have indecisive people around you, it creates an indecisive energy within your vibration. Okay. What else does the collective need to know about this situation? What else, Spirit? We have understanding. I see your side of the story. So now someone is starting to see that you are, they consider you a true love. They feel like you are their true love. And they're starting to see why you may have had certain feelings or emotions or desires in the situation. Like, your point of view is starting to become more clear to this person. Unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. Exactly. And reveal. I want to tell you the truth. So this person really wants to tell you, and these are old pictures, so it's about the past. This person wants to tell you that they know why you made certain decisions or why you felt the way that you felt. They know why. But I don't know if this person has actually told you that, okay? What else does the collective need to know, Spirit? What else? Overwhelmed. So this person is feeling overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. That could be you as well. Regret. I wish this never happened. And habits. I don't know if we will ever change. Yeah. I feel like the stress of this person feeling overwhelmed, you could be picking up on that, and it could cause you to be feeling overwhelmed in your life. Not just about this relationship, but about like your own personal situations. I feel like this person drains you. Like, for real. What else for the collective? Oh, wow. Absence and hope. So absence says, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Wow. And then hope. I haven't given up on us yet. So this person really does not want to give up hope on this relationship. They really want to keep it going. But look, sabotage. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes, right? Commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. Yeah. And it's like those two people are dancing right there. This person may enjoy dancing or something, like they may want to dance with you. I don't know. I got that message. I feel like this is somebody who knows their habits, their weaknesses, but they just struggle with like making the right choice. And they're slowly trying to like enact this plan that they have to like bring the two of you back together. And I just feel like you don't, it's like you're tired of being drained by people. I know that was a little weird, but we're going to keep going. Y'all be sure to hit the like button, subscribe. What else does the collective need to know, Spirit, when it comes to this connection, their love situations? Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. I feel like this is what you feel that you need. You need something stable. You need something secure. A person who's secure within themselves. Someone who's secure financially. Someone who provides you some type of stability. You can trust them. The situation yields the potential of growth, but not just potential, but also action. You need someone who's going to be able to stand the test of time with you in a relationship. Someone who can communicate, talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering, and then not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, which is what they do, is right here. Fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Yeah, this person, it's like, you don't need somebody who's going to act like a child. And I feel like some of you feel like the people from your past or this person from your past is just too childish, you know, or they just don't have the backbone that it takes for you to like deal with them or to continue to give them opportunities. That's why you like, I don't care. What else for the collective? Oh my God. I don't really talk about twin flames, but it's up to what you believe and what you want to think about. But it says yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling each other, complementing each other, coupling, complementing each other. Damn, stabbed in the back, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack, and healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Yeah. I just think this person is outdated. Like their thinking may be outdated. Okay. That's... I feel like you're also, with this true love, physical attraction, mental connection, taking it slow, I feel like a lot of you guys, you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now because you're looking for someone who is your true love. You're looking for someone who gives you this stability. You're looking for someone who can withstand issues and won't crumble in the face of challenges in your relationship. You're looking for someone who not only you're attracted to on a physical level, but you have a mental connection with, that you can communicate with. Someone that, you know, kind of allows you to be yourself, but they know how to be themselves. And it's like, there's a confidence there. And I feel like you are missing that connection with another person. It's like with the twin flame card and the absence card, I feel like some of you may just be feeling overwhelmed with love, or you may be feeling overwhelmed with things that you deal with in your life because you feel like you're dealing with it alone. And I don't think you're rushing. You're not like somebody who's out here like, oh, I need a relationship right now. No, you're taking it slow. And I feel like you're looking for that person who's like real. But it's like you're looking for someone who you can have a commitment with, who you can take things to the next level with. But you may not be finding that, and it could be very overwhelming just to have to deal with different struggles by yourself. You just want someone who's going to understand you. You want someone who you can feel a deep bond and a deep connection with. And I feel like a lot of you are healing from things that have happened in the past. You may be kind of beating yourself up just a little bit. So try to be kind to yourself, because like even the ways that I feel that this could work, it goes both ways. Like I feel like this could be a situation of someone else doing these things to you, feeling this way about you. I do feel that. Okay, so what I feel is like someone feels like you are all of these things, but they fuck it up because they sabotage the connection. And they may have betrayed you. And now it's like they see your value, but for you, it's like you don't care. It's like it's too late. But at the same time, you could be feeling like you want these things in another person, and it could be very stressful, just the fact that it's like you haven't been able to find it. And you may feel on some level, not all of you, not like completely, you're not completely beating yourself up. But I feel like some of you may feel that things that you do could sabotage connections. That's a part of your healing. I feel like you're already addressing it. If that is the case, I don't think you're being oblivious to it. I think you're already addressing things that you want to improve. And that's positive. So don't beat yourself up. If you are possibly that person, if you don't resonate with that, then that's fine. But there may be some of you guys who may be very hard on yourself because you haven't been able to find that person that fulfills these types of things. But I feel like it's because you're consistently working on like fulfilling these things within yourself, like being committed to yourself, being stable yourself, providing yourself with this security, loving yourself, being positive. And I feel like as you continue to work more on having strength in those areas, I feel like it's going to bring you closer to who you're truly meant to be with. Okay? All right, so what is the current situation going on right now with the collective when it comes to love, romance, and relationships? Spirit, what is the current situation that the collective is experiencing right now when it comes... What?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is the current situation. Check it out.
Girl, if you don't get the fuck out of here, I swear, I do not say anything. Like, when did I say her name? It's very irritating, okay? Wow. I just heard the Truman Show. You may be having a weird feeling that you're being watched or listened to. Or like it's something weird going on. Like it has to be Truman Show shit. Like Knight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Knight of Wands. Dang, I feel like some of you guys could be in this energy of just kind of like, I don't think you're in a Knight of Wands energy in a bad way. I just feel like you're being very spontaneous with things. Ooh, excuse me. I feel like you're being cautious about the action that you take. But I also feel like you may be doing something different in your life. Either you're shifting from being extremely cautious, overly cautious, to being more spontaneous. Or you're shifting from being more spontaneous to being a little bit more cautious. I feel like it could go either way, depending on your personal situation. What is the current situation going on right now when it comes to the collective with love? Title, Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're trying to find yourself. With the title card, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands reverse, I feel like you're trying to find yourself. Some of you, I'm going to be honest, you may be like dealing with a lot of one-night stands or inconsistent energy, inconsistent people. You may have a fire sign coming towards you that's a little bit younger or more spontaneous, or just kind of like not very consistent, kind of all over the place. 5 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. This could be someone's energy, but I feel like it could also be your energy too. So if you're wanting commitment and you're wanting to go to the next level with someone, it's like, in order to bring that energy in, you may be thinking about like how you need to change your life to bring that energy in, especially if you're more in a Knight of Wands energy. Now, I'm not trying to grill you. Like I said at the beginning, I ain't your mama. I'm not telling you what you need to do. But some of you guys may have been trying to kind of like get your confidence back, or not even get your confidence back, but kind of just I feel like after a situation where somebody really pissed you off or hurt you, you just kind of didn't give a fuck for some of y'all. Y'all could be sleeping around. Y'all could be dealing with a lot of different people. And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying there possibly, either you're dealing with somebody who doesn't have a lot of boundaries, or you yourself were maybe like not really having a lot of boundaries with people. I feel like the current situation is either you or someone else. And that's okay. But I think that some of you, if you are this Knight of Wands energy with the 9 of Wands reversed and you didn't have a lot of boundaries, you may be feeling like it's time to make some type of change so that you can bring a change into your life. There could have been a lot of parties, outings, nights out, celebration, club experiences. I just feel like you guys, whether you're this person or not, it's like you've been meeting a lot of people who are very inconsistent. And maybe they don't have a lot of boundaries. They may sleep, like this could be somebody who sleeps around. What's the 9 of Wands reversed? Yeah, Ace of Cups. But that's why I say it could be you, but the Ace of Cups is in reverse. So it's like, some of you haven't even been like looking for love. You don't care about love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may have been more focused on money. King of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. But I feel like you want more. Even if you aren't the person in this energy, you could have somebody coming towards you who's tired of being like in the streets. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Somebody was on... I'm sorry. Bitch, I almost choked. Okay. There's somebody coming towards you who's tired of being in the streets. Or you've made a conclusion that you're tired of being in the streets. Okay. 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. I feel like this is somebody who's been really focused on money and work. And they're more so like closed off to love, or they were. Okay. What's the title card? The 4 of Cups. Yeah, they didn't want a relationship. They didn't want to settle down. They were very much so good with like, it's like this person may like to think about settling down, but they don't really want to do it. Like they're content with like being single, being independent, having a plethora of partners to choose from. Okay. What's the 4 of Cups with the title card? 9 of Wands. Yeah, they didn't want to, like, I don't know. It's like they didn't want to have boundaries, or they didn't like boundaries, or they didn't like, I don't know. This could also be somebody who doesn't use protection either. 3 of Cups, 6 of Swords. But yeah, I feel like this person is tired of that. Somebody's being guided to a new way of life. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this may be an aspect of kind of like an energy that you were in. But it's not, I mean, we're all grown, right? It's nothing to be ashamed of. Sometimes people fuck off. And that's just what I feel like. Y'all could have just gotten out of a relationship and you just wanted to be single. And that's what this was. And you enjoyed your time being single. And there may have been some people who you hurt along the way. And you may be in this energy of like realizing that maybe there was somebody along the way who you should have taken more seriously. And there's nothing wrong with that because you're learning now, you're healing. Everybody heals differently, it's fine. But if this is not you, I feel like that's how this person coming towards you is feeling. It's like they're tired of the streets though. The streets get old real fast. I'm going to be honest with you. I done had my faces in the streets. I done fucked my share of people. It is what it is. I'm grown. I'm not ashamed of my game. And I don't think that anybody else should be either. But it's like, one thing I will say is you should use protection. That's you know, you don't want to take no L's for no reason. But I don't get down with not using protection. Don't come in my face trying to do some stuff and you don't want to have protection because that's a red flag. So I don't know, but it feels like it was more passion and less emotion. Okay. This is somebody who wasn't afraid to show like maybe sexual passion, but they were not as open to showing emotional passion. You know. What's the Knight of Wands? Eight of Pentacles. The Magician. They're taking some type of action. Somebody's coming towards you. And they want to take action to work on like love or to work on like a deeper connection. Somebody wants to take act. It's like they are focusing on finding and searching for a deeper connection. They're trying to manifest a deeper connection. They're trying to bring that into their life. Somebody is coming towards you who wants to bring love into their life. But I was watching, so sometimes I watch this channel with these two comedians. Their name is, I think it's Abba and Preach, right? They're comedians, but it's like they were talking about this thing, this girl, and that's what I was thinking about too when I was describing this energy. Okay. Whether you're on the receiving end of somebody who is kind of coming out of this more, I don't want to say promiscuous energy, but more like sexually fluid or relationship fluid energy, or whether you are the person who was in this energy and you're ready to come out of it, it doesn't matter. I was watching one of their videos and it was this girl who like was talking about how many like sexual partners she would have in a year, and apparently it was a lot. I don't care what people do, honestly, but folks be loving to broadcast their information. I just say it to y'all to try to help y'all, you know, understand the situation. But it's like she was on this podcast and this man was interviewing her and she was talking about how she would sleep with 5 men in a day, and now she's ready to settle down. And they were asking her like, why did she do that? And she was like, well, I was trying to, it was more for me. I wanted to explore myself, explore my sexuality, explore my fluidity, whatever. And I mean, that's understandable. But it's like, you know, when you put it out there, expect to be judged, whatever. Because people are judgmental. But it's like the way that they were talking, like Abba and Preach, they're doing commentary. So Preach is the one with the dreads. Abba doesn't have dreads. He just got like a haircut. I don't know what it's called, but whatever. He's the one without the dreads. He was like, you can't just... He was like, you can't, and it makes me think of this person, if this is somebody coming towards you. He was like, you can't just, you know, be an alcoholic for 10 years and then say you're ready to stop drinking, but you're going to have this drink before you stop drinking. I don't know. That's not exactly what he said, but it's kind of like, you can't just say that you're ready to settle down and still be fucking a lot of people. You can't just say that you're ready to change your life, but you haven't, like, taken the steps to change your life or actually like, you know, convert your habits to change your life and then expect for your life to change. Like, he was basically saying how a lot of people, they say they want to settle down, but the way he explained it was really like, it made sense. It was eye-opening because he was like, you know, when you constantly like deal with a bunch of people, whether you're masculine, feminine, however you identify, and you constantly have like a bunch of people in your phone or you're meeting new people and you get that endorphin rush and your brain becomes acclimated, you know, to getting that endorphin rush of like meeting these new people and getting into these new connections and that whole thing of excitement and how it affects you chemically with the receptors of your brain. You can't just break that habit so easily and think you're just not going to do it ever again. It's just like any addiction. So I don't know if this person like has a sex addiction that they're working on, but it feels like somebody was very much so detached emotionally, or they were void of emotions when it comes to like connecting with people. And they may be trying to like get out of that. I also feel like this is somebody who could travel for work with the Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. This person could travel for work and they may meet a lot of people, or they may just travel a lot and they're kind of more transient. I'm not saying they don't have a place to live because the King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles came out. Feels like that's what this person does for work. And they may make good money doing this. But this is something that they've been doing consistently for years and years and years. And if they're coming out as like the King of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, they may be a little bit older in age, but their emotional maturity is very like young, or it's childish, or they may not be as emotionally mature or spiritually mature as they are like with their physical age. Because I feel like this is somebody who travels for work and it feels like they constantly come in contact with people. They could literally have whoever they want. They may have the money to have whoever they want. Even if they're young, they may have a good career where they make good money and they have the ability to kind of access people, okay? I feel like they also didn't want to give up a certain lifestyle because it was just easy to have that lifestyle. I feel like because of what they do, the title card and the Eight of Pentacles, they may have been nervous about settling down or not wanting to settle down because it means they would have to give up that lifestyle. So if this is somebody, what I say all that to say that if this is somebody coming towards you and they've been like in this lifestyle, you may just want to really like get to know them, because I feel like they may have in the time that they've lived, they may have hurt a lot of people because of their actions. What's the Eight of Pentacles with this Knight of Wands? But I feel like they are trying to like change in some way. The Tower and the Seven of Wands. This may have been someone who just relocated or moved to like your area. There may have been something that happened in their work, or I don't know. Empress, let me see. Empress and the Seven of Pentacles. They may have just gone through a breakup with somebody that they have a child with. Somebody could be pregnant with the Seven of Pentacles and the Empress, just saying. Somebody could definitely be pregnant. They may have a baby mom, ex-wife, or somebody. And they could be really trying to focus on like rebuilding their life, protecting their assets. It kind of feels like somebody's running, though, from some type of responsibility or from some type of devastation that they may have caused, okay? Okay, let's just see, because we're going to see what this person's person coming towards you. That's what I feel. I feel like they're coming towards you and this person doesn't do well with like boundaries. I don't know if it's because they have money or it's just because they don't have self-control. I don't know what this is. But you may be about to meet this person. I don't know why I was about to do that. They may be very emotionally distant. You got a lot of fire energy and earth. And the cups are like reversed. Ace of Cups reversed and the Four of Cups. That's not really a great like cups card if you think about it. I feel like this person could be very defensive or they could just be very closed off. Like, I feel like an energy of this person, like, being very, like, I don't want to say lackluster, but it's like they push their emotions away. They could be feeling attacked, like, when it comes to some type of breakup. Somebody could be trying to target them or target their career because they broke up with this person. But they may have caused some type of destruction, whoever this is coming towards you. Because I feel like there's somebody who could be pregnant right now. Or somebody who they could have left like with a child. And this person is waiting for some money. Okay. But this person who either is pregnant or has this child could have also like trapped this person. That's kind of what I'm getting to. Is that somebody could have trapped this person because of what they do for work. It's like they met this person at work or something like that. And they may have even been set up. Like this person who is coming towards you, they may have fallen victim or been trapped by somebody who was planted to kind of sabotage their career. Or they had some type of plan to sabotage their career. This could even be a situation where this person is in a position at work that could be very precarious and unstable. The market could be changing when it comes to whatever. Ooh, when it comes to whatever they're doing. Everything is fine. The Ten of Swords reversed. Seven of Wands reversed. Eight of Swords reversed. Chariot reversed. And the Moon reversed. Yeah, somebody tried to convince this person just because of the Seven of Wands being here. I feel like Cancer energy or Capricorn. Scorpio is here. And then you could possibly have Aries, Leo, Sag. And then the Empress could be Taurus, Libra. Strong Taurus energy, Libra, Virgo, maybe Capricorn. But yeah, Cancer too. It's like with this Ten of Swords reversed, everything is fine. I feel like this person, somebody tried to convince this person. Yeah, and then the Magician and the High Priestess. Like, it feels a little funny. It feels like this is somebody coming towards you that's been through a little bit of bullshit. Because it feels to me like whatever they do for work, they make a lot of money. Or they're very, like, financially stable. And I feel like there was someone who tried to manipulate this person or convince this person that they didn't have anything to worry about, that they weren't being betrayed, that they weren't being stabbed in the back, that they could let their guard down, or that they didn't have to defend their position, that there was nothing that they had to worry about, that they could stay in the situation. Chariot reversed is not moving forward. It's staying where you are. And the Moon reverse is like the truth or clarity. I feel like someone tried to convince this person of this, though, with the Magician and the High Priestess. It's like they try to convince this person that they didn't have anything to worry about, but they were manipulating the situation and there were still, like, secrets being kept so that somebody could get what they wanted. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. And that may be what this person is coming out of. But I feel like it could be yeah, the Five of Swords was just in there. I feel like that could be because of this person's actions, like how they've treated people in the past. I feel like Spirit wants you to know, like, who this person is. Ooh. Oh, dang. 40 minutes? My bad, y'all. I be getting into it because it be like, I be seeing what's going on and it's just... Okay, so what is this person's next actions towards the collective? What is this person's next actions towards the collective? The person coming towards them that's just reading is picking up on. What are their next actions towards the collective? Ooh, Nine of Swords, child. They're going to be holding back. They're afraid to show these emotions. They're afraid to show these emotions. This may be the person that's popping up from your past. I don't necessarily know if this is like an ex, like you've been with this person. Somebody's outside the door. It's a cat. I don't know if you've actually been with this person, but I feel like you kind of like have mixed feelings about it. They're afraid to express themselves. They're afraid to express their emotions. What else is this person's next actions towards the collective? Four of Swords. Can I get one more card for their next actions towards the collective? It makes this person unstable to express emotions. But they're going through a lot mentally thinking about this. Somebody trying to get in, okay? They're going to keep banging on the door and it's going to keep distracting me. Y'all be sure to hit the like button. Hold on one second. Let me open the door for this cat. Because obviously they own me. Come on, Kitty. Come on. Big goof. You big goof. So somebody may be trying to get in, like, into your psyche or something like that. Like, he was knocking on the door trying to get in so bad. This person struggles sleeping. They struggle sleeping because they know that you are their justice. That's crazy. They struggle sleeping at night. Like, they can't sleep at night. They try to sleep during the day, but they even struggle sleeping during the day. Because this person knows that you are their justice. Like, this Queen of Wands energy is strong. Like, they can't stop thinking about you and the way that you come off. You're very confident. And they just see you in a really positive light. You stand out from the crowd. Ace of Pentacles. And they know that you're the type of person who would... I don't want to say that, though. But it feels like they know that you're the type of person who would keep them on a straight and narrow path. You would keep them in line. You would, because I just heard what, Sagittarius creates the laws. Capricorn enforces the laws. And Libra, like, interprets the laws or balances the laws. I don't know. Like, Libra's the lawyer. I don't know how to explain it. It's astrology and I'm not an astrologer, but that just popped up in my mind. It's like you would bring balance to their life. And they feel like you're their justice. They may feel that, see, but the hard part is that they know with this Empress energy, I feel like they are leaving somebody behind who could have a child on the way, because this Ace of Pentacles is here, and that's what could be causing some type of conflict or blockage from them moving forward. They may think that you're going to judge them for this, or it could literally be a situation where that situation is not complete, or they're not done in a situation with somebody. I feel like this is somebody who, I don't know if they may have to get a divorce. I feel like you may have like a married man or a married woman who's pining over you or something. They've already got their foot in the door somewhere. And they're really trying to, like, I feel like there's just so much going on. In what they're trying to run away from another relationship, or they're trying to run away from some type of situation at work. And there's just so much coming at them. Spirit is really... the Tower is an indication that either you're going to jump and take a leap, or you're going to get pushed. So, I feel like they may be trying to work on like a fucked up relationship, or they may be dealing with some type of turmoil at work. Or it's like they may have to relocate to come towards you. Like, this feels like a situation where it's like a decision that they have to make, because if they just say you're in a different city, state, or zip code, and they have to move closer to you to be with you or to make this relationship work. The reason why they're being given or challenged with this ultimatum from Spirit, from the universe, is because whatever situation they're in is collapsing. Their job could be collapsing, and this may be a catalyst coming up in their mind to be like, okay, it's like Spirit's way of saying, hey, if you take this leap of faith, this is an additional benefit or bonus of doing that. It's like being with the collective, being with the person who you truly care for, being with the person who, you know, really makes you happy or would fulfill you more than your current situation, whether it's work or a fucked up relationship. But it's like all these riches are promised to this person on the other side of this leap of faith, but there's just so much conflict in their mind. I just feel like I don't think they're actually taking any action towards you. But they're being judged. They feel like they're being judged. Judgment is being called. They feel like they have to make a choice. It's weighing down heavily on them, okay? What's the Nine of Swords? Six of Cups. Dang, Nine of Swords again. Yeah, they could be worried about the kids. They could be worried about like the past, the memories, or possibly children could be affecting their decision. I also feel like they could be, if y'all have a history, they could be thinking about the past with you. What is the Six of Cups? Oh my God. The Emperor reversed. It came out. I feel like this person is worried about having a bad reputation, either with their children as being a bad father, or it's like they don't want their children to remember them as a bad father or a bad mother. I also feel like this person doesn't want to, like, they may not, yeah, King of Pentacles at the bottom. They may feel like they're going to lose some type of financial stability if they leave a situation, especially if it's a family situation. It kind of feels like they can't control. It's like they feel like they can't control the past, or they can't control who they had kids with. This could have even been before, like, you came around. Before they met you. They may have met you after they already, like, kind of laid down roots and planted seeds with somebody. This will cause some type of instability. What's the Emperor reversed with the Six of Cups? All right. Yeah. They feel like this decision is out of their control. They feel powerless in this situation. But they can't control their feelings either. It's like a slow grinding, like it took this person all of this time to like realize their feelings for you. And it's kind of sad, but it's like, this is actually a gift. Like, they feel like this decision is out of their control, but it's actually a gift. Honestly, Spirit is giving them a gift of like getting out of a fucked up situation that they're in. Like, but this person feels trapped in that situation. But there's so many things, like this person would have to make a big change. But they feel that you are their justice. Like, this person feels like they're being punished because they feel like they can't be with you. They could, but they would have to sacrifice everything. What's the Four of Swords? Knight of Pentacles. Yep, just thinking about, praying about what to do. What's the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Swords? Dang, King of Wands reversed. Yeah, they're going to have to heal. I feel like this is somebody who's very promiscuous. King of Wands reversed. They don't have any self-control. I feel like they're trying to have self-control. Nine of Cups, but they're very like, I feel like this is somebody whose career brings them in contact with like new men, women, anybody, the fuck. And it brings them in contact with all these people. And it's like they don't have self-control. But with the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, I do feel like they're trying to heal this. It's moving really slow. I feel like there's a part of their ego that is upset. Because, like, wherever they are, they're able to do whatever they want. So even if they're not in a marriage, even if nobody's pregnant, they're not pregnant, whatever. Sometimes I feel like I be talking about feminine energies too. But even if this person is not having a baby on the way or in a relationship, just say it's their job. They may have freedom to do whatever they want because they're not tied down. They're single. I don't see that, but I don't not see it either. So it's like this person could be feeling upset because it's like they may feel like a certain level of their independence could be threatened by coming towards you, because then they would have to give up on whatever their comfort zone is, whatever they feel comfortable doing. But interestingly enough, I feel like there was an astrological transit where it was like Venus in some other sign. I can't remember. I'm not an astrologer. But there was an astrological transit that was taking place either this week or last week where things that usually bring you pleasure or joy don't actually bring you pleasure or joy. And it's like the universe's way of getting you out of certain comfort zones and shaking things up so that you can get comfortable being uncomfortable. And like make the change. So it'll prompt you to make the changes you need to make. If any of y'all know what that is, put it in the comments, because I feel like this is what this person was like triggered by. They were kind of feeling that energy, and the lifestyle that they were accustomed to or that they were comfortable with suddenly became very uncomfortable. And that's what made them like angry about this whole situation. They just didn't want to do it anymore. They got tired. What's the Queen of Wands? Ooh, the Lovers. See what I'm saying? Quickly. The Sun and the Six of Pentacles. When they think about giving to the situation that they've imagined or dreamed of between you and them, it makes them happy. I'm telling you. That's what it feels like to me. They really see you as their justice. What's the Lovers and the Queen of Wands? A lot of attraction, though. That's the physical attraction card. The Eight of Wands. But I feel like these emotions could be fleeting. Like this person could be very indecisive. We have the Star card and the Hierophant. See, I feel like this person, again, with the Hope card, they hope for it to last. They want it to be something consistent. They really want to try to, I feel like, build towards some type of commitment. Or that's what they hope for. They want like a traditional relationship. That's what they may dream about. That's what they may pray for. But I just feel like their emotions sometimes are sporadic or fleeting. And then it's like, also with the fleeting energy, it's like sometimes they want to tell you and communicate their feelings to you. But it's like, it's going to come with some type of sacrifice, or it's very challenging for them to do this. Okay. What's holding this person back from coming towards the collective? Why haven't they come forward? What's holding this person back? 6 of Wands. The attention. They either get a lot of attention from people, or maybe their career as well. Yeah, the 6 of Pentacles too. 2 sixes. Ooh, and the Death card. Yeah. They feel like they wouldn't get as much attention if they were in a relationship, or if they were settled down, or if they were with you. Because, like, even if they're with somebody else, that person don't give a fuck about them. That person is using them. Remember, we saw the Magician and the High Priestess. They're hiding their true intentions, trying to make this person feel like they're safe and comfortable. But that's why this person doesn't feel safe and comfortable, because they sense whoever that person is not truly having their best interest at heart. With you, they know, or even if it's not them being with a person, whatever they do for work or their career, it's like there's a false sense of security. And it's like with you, they know they would truly be safe and protected with you. But they would also, like, the pressure of them having to change is like really hard. Because they can do whatever they want right now. And they know that would be a huge change of lifestyle for this person. And I don't think that's what's holding them back. That would be a huge change of lifestyle. What is it about the 6 of Wands that this person can't let go? Like the Star, the 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. This person has some type of like notoriety in their field. They may have some type of fame, success. It's like they feel like they have to be with these cards, with the Star, the 3 of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Is like, why? Is because it's like they don't come towards you because they know you ain't going for that. You're not going for that type of lifestyle. You're not going to go for that type of like behavior, because you would challenge this person to be better. It's like they want somebody who's going to expect this behavior and like know how to deal with it and still hold them down. Like, are you crazy? The Temperance and the Death card again. See, this is a person whose ego is very connected and tied to their career. And it's very connected and tied to attention. And this person needs to have a successful career so they can keep getting attention. And they feel like in order for them to keep getting attention in their career, they have to live a certain lifestyle and be a certain way. That's why they sabotage connections. And the fact that they would have to make a major change in their life, it makes them feel out of control. But every time, it's like this is never going to change in this person, because it's like they're going to consistently like be unhappy. And it's real sad, because I feel like they're pulling on your energy. I feel like you also feel this person's absence. Maybe you consider them to be your twin flame. Okay. I feel like this person could come towards you. maybe in the new year, they feel very alone in their situation. And it's just sad. Wow, this card just flipped out. I mean, they have a lot of power. King of Pentacles again. They keep coming out as the Emperor and the King of Pentacles. But it's like, who can you trust? This person doesn't trust anybody around them. And they shouldn't, because there's a lot of people. Either there's a partner or spouse that they have that's manipulating them into a false sense of security. Like lulling them to sleep with poison. Or like their comrades, co-workers, colleagues, they're out to get them too. Will this person get the courage to come towards the collective anytime soon? I saw the Two of Cups and the Three of Swords. They might, but you may be disappointed. Will this person get the courage to come towards the collective anytime soon? Clearly, Spirit. It's reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. With the Ace of Wands. I feel like if they get tired enough of the same story over and over again, because this to me feels like the illusion or whatever they've been dealing with, whatever they've been doing, the 10 of Cups, whatever illusion that they've built in their mind, is getting old. Like, as they keep meeting these new people, because the Ace of Wands is right here, as they keep meeting these new people, the expectation, or like what we were talking about earlier with Abba and Preach in their video, it's like the endorphins that get released, or the serotonin, or whatever the fuck creates a response in their brain that gives them some type of satisfaction, it's going to start dwindling. This is somebody who's tired of running the streets. And I feel like with the Emperor that keeps coming out and the King of Pentacles, this person acts childish, but they are not young. They are getting old. And they starting to really evaluate this lifestyle like, damn, I'm getting a little too old for this shit. I'm tired. What's the 10 of Cups reversed? The Temperance. The Hierophant and the 9 of Cups. What's the Temperance with the 10 of Cups reversed? 9 of Pentacles. I feel like Temperance is just saying, like, it's no real time frame, because it's in divine timing. They're going to come forward. They're going to get the courage to come forward when it's like they are tired of being single, or when all of the new whatever the fuck that triggers their brain gets old and it doesn't work anymore. I also got an interesting message. This person, they're going to start to realize that their parts are not responding the same when they deal with these people. Like, if they're having intercourse with people, they're not going to have the, you know, response that they want. It's not going to work. And they're going to be like, what the fuck? It's not working. See, because that's what happens when people don't... See, that's why I was talking about the Tower card. When people don't move forward to change their life and take the guidance from Spirit that, like, they're trying to be given for their betterment, and they keep doing the same thing that they've been doing and not changing and not upgrading and not, like, becoming evolved, Spirit creates a tower, and it forces you to, like, change. So this person may not be able to be intimate with people because it may be dried up or it may be soft. And that's like the Tower moment. It's like, okay, you've already been thinking that you need to change your life, but you've been ignoring it, or you've been trying to push it away. You don't want to do it. Now Spirit is going to force you to do it because you can't do what you need to do. And I feel like the Ace of Swords, Page of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, it's like, will this person get the courage to come forward anytime soon? I feel like only time will tell. Free will is involved. But there is going to be some type of clarity that they're going to have. I feel like at some point, Spirit is trying to get them to see that this illusion is not sustainable. And they're going to keep putting them in situations that shows them that the illusion is not sustainable, where it's going to be this person, like, that may prompt them at some point to come forward. What is this person's intentions, Spirit, towards the collective right now? What is this person's intentions? It's like, I don't want to be a player no more. They tired of running the streets. It's unlikely. Collaboration. But this is a test. The universe is testing you. Someone is testing your limits. Teach people how to treat you. Potential relapse. Yeah, it's unlikely that this person is ready to make any type of changes. I feel like their intentions towards you right now is not to come together. So I don't know if you're waiting on this person, thinking about this person. And this is like for you to realize like how you may need to change your life. If I've been describing you this whole reading, you may want to think about like the signs that you've been receiving from Spirit about how you need to upgrade your life because of the things that you've been praying for. Because the crazy part, this person is praying for something. They want something and they're not getting it and they're praying for it. But then when it comes to Spirit saying, okay, this is what you have to do to get what you want, it's like this person is acting like they don't want to do it. And then we have compromised. Influenced by lower entities, influenced by substances, energy cleanse needed, mental infiltration, success, and opportunities. Yeah, I feel like this person kind of sold their soul. And now they're upset about what they got. I was watching this video too, and it was like, it was a story that they were telling, and basically a politician, you know, passed away and went to heaven or whatever. And before they let him in, they gave him the opportunity to experience one day in heaven and one day in hell and let him choose where he wanted to go, because that's what they do for politicians, right? It's just a story, whatever. I don't know where it came from. But then the guy, okay, so the politician, he spent the day in heaven and he was like, people were around, angels were playing, everybody was having a good time. It was beautiful. They were playing music and all this other type of stuff, but it seemed very boring to the politician. Then he went down the hill and it was beautiful. There were these nice amenities, swimming pools, tennis courts, golf courses. You know, devil was in a nice suit drinking martinis and everybody was having a good time. And it just seemed like it was more fun. So when they asked him, when God asked him, what do you choose? Where do you want to go? He was like, well, I choose to go to hell because it was more fun over there. And he felt like heaven was boring. Right? So then when he got sent down to hell, he was like, what the fuck happened? Because now everybody was screaming. He could hear the agony of people being tortured and all the amenities were gone and it was lava and everything else, like the way you would think hell would look. And the politician went to the devil, who was still drinking a martini, and asked him what happened to all the stuff. And the devil was like, well, yesterday we were campaigning and today you voted. That's what I feel for this person. It feels like they're compromised by lower entities. It's like, I don't know if they sold. I feel like they sold their soul for like money, success, wealth. And now that they're in that shit, now that they're in the hell of their choice, it's like they're not happy. But it's like the heaven that they want is still possible for them to have. But it would take a sacrifice that they're not sure if they're willing to make because heaven seems a little boring to them. And that's the dysfunction of this person. That's the temptation. You are the temptation to lead this person to a higher vibrational life to where they can truly use their gifts for good. Because the people who they're around lead them into low vibrational decisions and choices. And it's very unlikely that they're going to change their mind because they have a lot of success and opportunity. That's what it looks like. But that's not really what it is. And I feel like there is a karmic energy. I'm going to say karmic energy, but it's somebody in their life who... Karmic energies in our life are people who either push us to change or keep us held down. And either way, it's prompting us to make a change. You're karmic for this person. But there's also like a spouse energy, somebody who they're in a relationship or married to, that I feel like they keep getting pregnant with this person. Either they're the one getting pregnant or they're getting this person pregnant. Because there's a feminine expecting a child. And it's like every time this person has a child with this person, they try to work it out, but it always fails. Because it's like they're showing this person that no matter what you do, whoever this is going to keep dragging you into an unsatisfactory place. And it's not this person's fault. It's the person who is the focus of this reading's fault, because they're choosing not to take the guidance that Spirit is trying to give them. And they're choosing to deal with the karmic energy that perpetuates this negative reality. You are karmic for them in a way where you challenge them to grow. And you're like the forbidden fruit that they feel like they can't have for whatever. I feel like this person feels unworthy. But it's like you're the forbidden fruit that is karmically placed in their life to motivate them to do better. But they feel like because of whatever attention, stardom, fame, they feel like whatever they have gained is like the pinnacle, but they've gotten to the top and they've realized that it ain't really shit compared to being happy. I feel like the illusion is starting to fade for this person. But that's why the world is changing. It's like all of these structures that a lot of people stand on are collapsing. And they don't know what to do. What else when it comes to this situation that the collective needs to know? Upgrade. See, your life is about to have a major upgrade. This new year, 2024, is nothing nobody can do to change it. Your energy is attached to a major upgrade in 2024. What else does the collective need to know? Behind the scenes, it's obvious. I feel like it's obvious to this person too. Because they're like, oh, wow. They're looking at you like you didn't have to sell your soul. Wow. Romantic thoughts, Thanksgiving. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are going to be coming towards you. From Thanksgiving, possibly. You've started seeing it already. But I also feel like there's going to be people coming out the woodwork. You're about to have options coming out the woodwork. Because it's very obvious that you are elevated in terms of your status. But not just your status, but it's like in your spirit, you're elevated. Okay? What else does the collective need to know? Yep, wrong way in reverse. You're going the right way. You're doing it the right way. And I feel like this person is starting to regret their choices. Because you're doing so. You have a lot of, and then that's why the Five of Wands was there under the Ace of Pentacles and the Justice card. Because they know there's going to be a lot of people competing for you. Yeah. There's a lot of people, and I don't think there's anybody getting arrested. I feel like this is indicating like an attachment. Like you are attached to an energy of success, but it's success in a good way. I'm telling you, a lot of people are talking. Your name is floating around in a lot of rooms that you don't know your name is in. And I think it's starting to get back to this person. Because I don't know who the fuck they are. But it kind of feels like somebody who... It just kind of feels like, you know, somebody who got something going on. I'm not saying they're a total slouch if they've been able to acquire like some level of success. But what does your success mean if you've had to step on people and sell your soul and, you know, you're miserable all the time, you can't sleep? When I become successful, I'm going to be sleeping good because I know I did it the right way. What else does the collective need to know in this situation? Bad habits. Ooh, bad habits is tearing stuff up. Ascending an older man. Yeah. I feel like watch your bad habits. Because this person had bad habits that came up too. Or habits. As you get older, your habits could catch up to you and prevent you from ascending. What else? Rich man. Engagement. And bereavement. Hold on, I got a message. Hold on. What else does the collective need to know? Ooh, and black magic. Damn. See, yeah, and bereavement again. Okay, yeah. Ooh, and then twin flame again. So I got a message when that engagement and bereavement card came out. I feel like this person, I feel like you should watch your bad habits too. This is basically saying anybody can be in this person's predicament, including you. Your bad habits are what take you down. That's why a lot of people be talking about, oh, I can't stand when folks be talking about black men in the industry and how they came for Bill Cosby and they came for Michael Jackson and they came for Diddy and they came for all these people. Who else did they come for? I looked it up. I can't remember. But they be talking about they came for all these people. All these people wouldn't have had the ability to be came for if they controlled their fucking bad habits. Bad habits is what took these motherfuckers down. Not the people around them and the white folks and the controlling forces. It's them. Because it's like the bad habits are the black magic. Like, that's what it is. The bad habits in this person's life is what ultimately leads to their demise. So that's what you need to understand about wealth. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. They're trying to get you to see through this person's example that it's not other people that are going to take you down. It's your own sabotage, self-sabotage that is going to end up taking you down. So they want you to know that you are doing it the right way. And there's success that you have locked in. There's an upgrade coming in your life that everybody can see. But just be mindful of how bad habits can lead to the loss of whatever you had. Just like this person, they may be your twin flame. And they're meant to teach you that so you don't make the same mistake. Now, I also feel like people are going to be talking about this person because people are talking about you and how you're rising. But I feel like simultaneously, they could also have like a situation going on because of whatever they're dealing with this tower, where people are starting to talk about this person's demise. But it's because of their own bad habits and their reputation, because we saw that 5 of Swords in the beginning. And I feel like while you are going to be rising, this person may be falling. And it's going to really, because I feel like the time, we saw that card about time. and then feeling like their time is running out, that's not because you're necessarily over them. It may be true. But I feel like what that's referring to is that this person's soul knows that you're elevating to another level. You're doing the work. You're healing. You're taking steps that you need to take to go about it the right way. Or I don't even want to say the right way, but you're going about it in a more ascended way. A more high vibrational way. And they went about it in a low vibrational way. So it's like, when you do get to this point, I feel like we saw the Wheel of Fortune too. I feel like the tables are turning to where what they thought they wanted is not really what they want. And that's why they're becoming uncomfortable. They wanted somebody who would accept their bad behavior. But in a minute, they may not even be able to exhibit this bad behavior because they may be on a downtick with whatever they're doing, and they're not going to have the same accessibility to women or men or money that they had to like throw at people. And like, it just feels like there's going to be a shift. So that just feels like what it is for this person. Let me see. What's the advice? Let's get a crystal card. This reading is long as fuck, but that's okay. I kind of like doing long readings on this channel. That's why I don't come out with them as frequently. But, like, I like doing long readings because we really can get into it and see what Spirit is saying and why they're saying it. You know? So many things are rushed in this life. And I just feel like it's time to slow down. What's the advice for the collective in this situation? What is the advice for the collective? Ooh, pyrite, let the money flow in and find peace within. That rhymed. And then clear quartz, get crystal clear. Yeah, and then smoky quartz, let it go. Angel ore quartz, lighten up. Yeah, I mean, don't hold any grudges. It's just going to weigh you down. The more you hold in, the more you're weighed down. So I feel like Spirit wants you to let it go so that you can lighten up and ascend. So that you can move to the next level. They want you to be objective and understand the situation. But they also want you to get clear on, like, how, it's like they want you to be clear on how making peace with people and situations removes blockages on, like, your health, your money, your stability, your career, all these types of things, you know? And sometimes people like this person may have enough power to like plow through certain blockages without finding peace within. But it's only you're only gonna have so much momentum on that. You're only gonna be able to go so far. So I feel like as you rise, as you guys have this upgrade in your life, Spirit is really trying to tell you, in order to allow there to be a free-flowing channel of prosperity, not just money, but prosperity and wealth. They want you to find peace with not only this situation, but other situations, and get clear about what really matters, and let go basically of the things that don't matter, so that you can lighten up and float towards basically your destiny. Okay. Thank you guys. Love you. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, put a purple heart in the comments if it resonated, you guys. I love you so much. I really appreciate all the support. Subscribe, you guys. Subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and we are almost there, baby. We getting there. Okay, y'all are watching the videos. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content. Let me know any video suggestions that you have in the comments. I really don't want to do twin flame readings. I'm going to tell you right now. I really do not want to do divine masculine, divine feminine readings. I'm going to tell you right now. But like any questions that you want me to ask, or like video topics that you may have that you would be interested in seeing, I will definitely try to consider those and incorporate them into the content on the channel. Okay. I'll see you guys next time. That's it. That's all. Love y'all. Bye.